UNP MP SB Nawinne, who distanced himself from the party for some time, rejoined the party and pledged his support to the presidential candidate of the United National Party, Sajith Premadasa. He made this announcement during a media briefing at Minister Mangala Samaraweera's official residence in Colombo.
Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Minister Sajith Premadasa, and several other representatives of the UNP attended the media briefing.
The Sri Lanka Freedom Party had a victorious political journey of 35 years. If I join this party, we can be victorious. Nobody will worry about differences when supporting him during the election. I made this decision based on his honesty, humbleness, skill, and the willingness to serve the country. I, right at the time, said that I will be supporting him. He will be a president at a younger age. There is no doubt there. I will win the Northwestern province every time I contest. So we will do our best to make him win. There's a lot more who support him, so I will not further elaborate on it.
එදස් දහයාවෙත් එහෙමයි කවුරුත් එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් මගෙන් නම් ඇහුවේ විදේශගතව ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයන්ගේ සහාය ලබා ගන්න මොකක්ද වැඩ පිළිවෙලක් තියෙනවද හැමෝම දන්නවා මම
People living in Sri Lanka as well as in foreign countries know how I carried out my duties as a minister. There's nothing extraordinary to do here, is there? But if I didn't do anything for the past 4.5 years and now suddenly appear out of nowhere, it's fair to ask that question.
අහවල් දෙයට එනවා මේ දෙයට එනවායි කියලා. එහෙනම් ඉතින් තමුන්නාන්සලාට මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න පුළුවන්.
And are you open to working with the SLM in this election?
I am open to anybody who is accepting the principles and the policy agenda that I believe in.
Some politicians who have corruption charges will come to the meeting. Are you open in the day?
I have not heard of anybody with corruption charges who are trying to join up with me.
If someone comes in the meeting,
yeah, if those politicians have been concluded in a court of law or in any tribunal that they have implemented misdeeds or misdemeanors, certainly I would not encourage them. ඇත්තටම මගේ
I don't have heaps of dollars to carry out my campaigning activities, so my only hope is the assistance of the people of this country.
එකම පිහිට මේ රටේ පොදු ජනතාවගේ පිහිටයි.
Journalists raised questions about controversial AXA, SOFA and MCC agreements.
No, as far as international agreements are concerned, as with any other policy decision, first most priority is the national interest. So what I would do is have a fresh look at all international political agreements, economic agreements, trade agreements. I will have a very transparent procedure whereby we enlist the support of all stakeholders, including specialists in those particular topics. We shall do a very thorough cost-benefit analysis. If the benefits outweigh the costs, that will be government policy. Socio-economic, political, trade, political security, defense, all those are included.
Journalists also raised questions about the plans of the presidential candidate after he gets elected as a president.
Well, I think the major changes, the first major change I would be making is ensure that the taxpayers' rupees are less spent on the executive, and I will use the bare minimum what is necessary for me to carry out the duties, and the rest of the funding will go to the people and people's development oriented development agenda. That's the very first thing I will do.
I am working on a mechanism to prevent corruption from taking place without political interference. It doesn't matter if these happen in the past or outdated.
යල් පැන ගිය දූෂණද මේ හමස් පෙට්ටියට ගිය දූෂණද ඒවා අදාළ නැහැ නේ දූෂණ